Here we have two officers from Cleveland, one working with the ATF, the other working with the DEA task force, who ends up assaulting a man they claim to be illegal, steal his stuff, prevent him from calling the police over their racist bigotry of thinking this dude was not here legally. Hopefully, they get some kind of hate crime charge and unlawful detention charge and put in jail for a while because this is some truly disgusting behavior.
A disturbing story now as the FBI now investigating two local law enforcement officers accused of harassing a man at a bar because they believed that he was an illegal immigrant. Those two cops were off duty and drinking at a bar when they detained him. Investigator Kelly Kennedy has the shocking body cam video from this controversial incident.
Yeah, it's not like these people were on duty, sober, and doing their job of responding to a crime. No, they were drunk, off duty, and decided to assault a person.
This guy's not from this country. So
okay.
we started fighting with him. He's like, whatever. So here we are. He's holding down.
Well, regardless if he's from this country or not, what happened?
He's not from this country.
Yeah, okay, what happened though?
Brunswick and Hinckley police both responded to calls about a disturbance at Buzzard Roost Bar in Hinckley on April 26th. When the first officer arrives, he finds a DEA task force officer pinning down a 38-year-old Texas man. The reason? He believed he was in the country illegally.
I'm not going to be the guy in the news like, oh, you're on a security cam. This guy ends up blowing the mall up tomorrow. Don't care who I offend, dude.
One of the officers in
He is trying to justify his assault of this citizen by saying it's possible that he's going to blow up some building. The insanity of these people. He knows he's done wrong, so he's trying to make up whatever excuse he can that his booze-addled brain can think of.
Involved is with Cleveland police and was on Cleveland's ATF task force, and the other was a member of the Cleveland DEA's task force. Both officers were off duty and drinking at the Buzzard Roost Bar that night. But as it turned out, the man has a valid Texas ID.
They're drunk, and this guy came up to him and started saying some stuff, and they're like, oh, this guy's a terrorist. We can't let him go.
That's what I mean. Does that sound sane to you?
No.
Police then questioned the victim. We are not showing his face to protect his privacy.
They told me I'm illegal. I don't have supposed to be in the United States. That's why.
Okay, are you supposed to be here or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm legal.
The victim told police the officers took his phone and his ID.
Why they push me like this? Why they try to break my hand?
Exactly, yeah.
I'm trying to call police. All my stuff, they took it out from my pocket.
The 38-year-old man told police he's a truck driver who is making a delivery at Aldi, which is right across the street from this bar. He said since he was here early and didn't have to make the delivery till Monday, he stopped in for a couple of beers. Police also questioned the bartender.
They were really being aggressive with him. They really were. He was sitting here, they were trying to snatch his phone, they were turning his arm.
The man told officers
And people want to claim that cops aren't racist. This is a good textbook example of cops being racist. They racially profile this man by the way he looks and the way he sounds, so they claim he's illegal and they assault him for it. If this was any other person doing the same thing, they would probably get like a kidnapping charge, a hate crime charge, a theft charge.
he's a refugee from Ethiopia who's been in the U.S. for 14 years.
Essentially, these guys over here. drunk and trying to detain some dude for no reason.
The Cleveland ATF and the DEA tell me the officers are no longer on their task forces. The officer who is on the ATF's task force is also a CPD officer. The Cleveland police chief said that the officer is now on restricted duty. The Medina County prosecutor.
So just restricted duty, no charges? That's insane. Because if this was a citizen, he would have been immediately arrested for being drunk, for assaulting a person, for stealing their stuff. They'd probably get charged with public disturbance. But because it's two cops, they're not going to get charged.
The prosecutor's office and the FBI are both investigating the incident, and felony abduction charges are on the table for both officers.
Okay, good. Felony abduction charges, because yeah, if a regular person were to attempt to move somebody from one location to the next, they would definitely be getting charged with abduction, because that's what it is. And being that they're off duty, they had no power, and especially being that they were drunk, they were trying to kidnap this dude.
I did reach out to both of these agencies, but so far